Hey everybody! Welcome to Avenue Studios and our DC20 campaign, Shadows of Nikeya. As always, let me know how sound resounds in your ears. We've got the dog in the bed. We were having great discussions off camera. We'll probably have to pick it back up for bonus content, which is coming out if you're part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios. You get access to bonus content because we chat after our games. And yeah, there you go. Also, there's inside jokes over there if you know Bomb Squad. And let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any announcements. I don't think so. In particular, next Thursday we're here. The Thursday after is Thanksgiving for us in America, so we will be taking that off. There's talks of maybe watching a movie with supporters. I'll keep our supporters up to date.
Oh, we
on that.
run game.
Sure. That's a rock fact.
Oh,
Might be a hint.
Quick shout out. If you're in the Rochester, New York area, join Jacob and I at Millennium Games on Saturday. We're running Goblin Gauntlet, and it's awesome. So join us for that. That's in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And the dog wants treats.
Don't we all?
Anything for DC20, Eddie? First of all, everybody, Eddie's here.
He's still here.
For real.
Still here, yeah. You know,
Master.
despite Jacob's best efforts over these last few sessions to TPK us.
Is there anything in particular for DC20 you want to shout out tonight?
Just to reach out to the Dungeon Coach at his website, thedungeoncoach.com. You can download 0.8 of DC20. So if you like what you see in these episodes of how the game plays and you want to try it for yourself, you can go there and you get a copy to play test. Yeah, that's it.
And if you're still nervous about trying it, hit me up. I'll run you through something, and then you have to buy it. That's the rule.
Yes.
That sounds like a deal, though, because you're a professional GM, so they're kind of getting you for free with the purchase of DC20.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
That's true.
Bonus.
There it is.
And I think that's it. How are you guys? You
Good.
ready?
Good.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you want
Is
to
anybody
lead us
nervous?
in, or should I lead us in? What-
I mean,
Nervous.
I don't think there's any reason to lead us in besides let's go.
Okay.
Let's dive into session 5 of Shadows of Nikeya.
Oh
All right.
We dive back in. The dog's like,
Splash.
what are
Oh,
you
sorry.
doing?
Oh no.
Take us away, Legend Master.
All right. Last time you guys had a sweet little Skirian die in your arms
Oh.
after he was transformed into a monstrous beast.
Yeah.
Well, now he's all
Spider-Leg.
Tell us
Folded
how
up
you
as
really
cute.
feel.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But realistically, we kind of left off right at the very end where it was like tense. It was emotions and communications back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The evil bad guy was trying to corrupt Connor's mind and lure him into probably like an eternal sleep type situation and become an evil spider monster himself, you know?
He always wanted to be Spider-Man, so.
Now you could be a
Spider-Man's a
superhero, just say yes.
Spider-Man, something in this universe?
We'll
He is
try.
now.
Why not? He is now.
If Spider-Man was a DC20 character, what class would he be?
Oh man,
Ooh, probably like a monk or something.
I was
you know?
thinking monk, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
With
you could-
climbing.
He'd be like a spider-born monk, you know, because he
Yeah.
has to shoot webs of some
Yes.
kind. Right?
Hey, there you go.
Ooh,
Guys, you can do anything in DC20.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, I'm just kidding.
You can even keep Scorpion stance because it's still an arachnid.
The new
Just rename
spider
it
stance, right? You know,
Spider
like-
stance. That's it.
Yeah, a little
Slightly less cool, but you know, that's fine.
No, Stan Lee said it was sexy. He tried Fly Man and it's like, you know what, Spider-Man's better.
Boy, Spider-Man sounds pretty boring. Yeah.
We've already derailed this. Wonderful.
Sorry.
All
We're
right.
just avoiding the inevitable.
Yeah, I know.
I did
We're all just
start
thought we prolonging the death, and then
What
the,
is-
the undeath,
So what is going on with Connor?
indigestion.
Yeah.
Upset
Oh,
stomach.
man. Oh, well. Who invited
He
this
clearly
guy?
won. You know,
Right.
and everything's okay. And
I feel great. I don't know.
You just broke, like, if I just jog my memory real quick because maybe
Yeah.
I'm had this wrong. You and Laros just broke your connection. You dove into this to try to tap into what the heck is going on together, and you just broke free from that, right?
Like came out of it.
Came out
Yeah.
of it? Yes, that's
Yeah.
where we had left it. Yeah, I saw a
we
glimpse
were-
of... Sorry, go ahead, Eddie.
we were left with you telling us what the outcome was of our efforts to break him free. I think he succeeded, but we also thought we saved the squirrel, and you saw what happened to the squirrel. So
I give it 2 hours, and Connor tries to munch our faces.
Just a little nibble.
So am I hearing that there's maybe some doubt going through like Kari and Gwen's mind?
I'm looking into Connor's eyes to see if I see my friend or if I see a monster.
Mm.
Do you want to roll evaluating threat, maybe like an insight or investigation for search or
Yeah.
analyzing? I'll
Sure,
take either one. Depending on what you roll, I'll give you a different answer.
What are the options? Insight, investigation.
Insights or investigation. Insights discerning if he is an actual threat or intent, and then investigations like analyzing him as a research, like a, you know, is there like
I'll do investigation because
Okay.
I have a much higher bonus.
okay.
Nice.
There we
It's
go.
how Laros would think through it, I think, anyway.
Tactically, you know. Yes.
So you look at Connor and he looks fine. Physically, he looks fine. The eyes look fine. They don't look nervous. He doesn't no elevated heart rate. No signs of anxiety. No signs of his body fighting something.
I'm saying to this I'm saying this to him as, you know, I'm determining like your pupils aren't dilated, your heart rate is good, you're not sweating anymore. Do you feel any different?
Do I feel any different?
I mean, you feel like there's something intertwining with your song spiritually.
Mm. Not physically, but it's still inside. Whatever that curse is. I don't know. It's like something's trying to wrap itself around my soul. It's not there yet, but I can feel it wanting to.
Have
You have to fight it.
heard of this before? Because I know that, like, the Moonflower Temple has a lot with that stuff. I don't know much, but I've just heard.
I don't know if I need to roll for that, Jake, or not. Would there be anything I could pull from? Or is this new?
I mean, you can always roll a history check of some sort. I will not stop you.
Sing it, yeah, history. Woo!
Sorry, buddy.
Dang.
Yeah,
It's
use
funny
them
you
now
should ask
before we have to fight.
Now that I think about it.
Now that I think about it, I know everything.
No, you don't. That's the thing. You go through your mental library of all the information that you have ingested, sir. That works. And
He ate the books.
He took the blue pill.
but you don't.
Eat the history book.
Like not without physical change.
This
Like
feeling-
a raised dead spell messes with the soul. but
Yeah.
the soul is already leaving the body, and then there's the physical alteration of the body while bringing the soul back into your command and control, right?
Yes. So this is okay. In character. No, not like this. Not in anything that's been recorded. Something is. I mean, you saw it with Nimble. I swear we had taken care of it. Something was still in there that I couldn't see. Something is inside. It's trying to turn undead before my body has died, before my soul is moving on through the sea of stars. I don't know what could do this.
Undead, that means necromancer, right?
Yeah.
So, if we can kill this necromancer, can we stop the connection?
I would think so. I've only walked in the Sea of Stars a few times, but you can feel the pull of death. It's like a draw, like wanting to let the water just take you where you want to go, and this is different. Something is actively trying to take me over. So, that makes sense. I'm sorry. Connor's gonna yell and just punch some inanimate object next to him.
The dead squirrel body?
Oh,
No, he's
Oh.
all folded up. And...
Jacob
Always
said it.
been inanimate object.
I always been, yeah.
Wow.
Or the floor. He might hurt his fist. I think he punches the floor and like hurts his fist. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Gawain walks up and puts his hand on your shoulder. It's not your fault. You didn't know. You couldn't have known. But now we do. And we don't have much time. Only because we don't know how much time that we actually have.
Gawain's right.
Yeah.
We should get moving. Perhaps Kari's onto something. It's plausible that if we defeat the source of this curse, maybe it'll break it.
We haven't heard like of a necromancer since the Origin War. And I'm just afraid of what necromancer this might be.
This is a really old ship.
There are really old necromancers.
Gawain, when you were taking care of Nimble, did he say how long he had been like that before you found him?
No, it was not long though. Based on his wounds, he'd only been like that maybe for a couple of days.
Jacob, is that a fair assessment? A couple of days?
That is a fair assessment.
Okay. Based on that information and how long it took for Nimble to transform, I'd say Connor has about 3 days before it's too late.
Well, so how big are these ships, Laros? If you know, do you know like how big these ships would be based on these schematics?
Do I know that, or can I make a check to know that? Or...
You want to make a history check?
Yeah, I mean, I got like history, engineering.
Or engineering, sure.
vehicles. I got all of them. Yeah.
I got all of them.
I'm an intelligence character. Let's do vehicles just because it's a big vehicle. And I want to do that.
I'm down with it. Okay. Wow.
What?
Here we go.
So, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, because I haven't studied this side of the universe very much.
Yeah, you're good.
They're built in like pods or like pieces, modules. That's
They
what
are
they're
modules. Yep.
and they're pieced together. So they actually can be very large or they can be very small. But this ship was one of the first models to come here. Dan, correct me if I'm wrong.
This would have been part of the Glass. It was called the Glass. It's an acronym. And this must be a portion that broke off. The problem would be how many modules broke off.
Oh.
So there could be 50 modules in here, or there could be 8. Like there could be 3.
Okay.
You know, like it's not.
Yeah, based on how many they decided to fit it with.
Yep.
And how many
but
broke
based
off.
on my understanding of the way in which those vessels were constructed, where I assume there's some sort of frame that these modules were attached to, like so it had an upper limit of modules, like between 8 and 50 or whatever that number is.
Yeah, and I don't actually. Jacob doesn't know that number because I
Yeah,
haven't.
right. I'm just like logically thinking it through. Would I be able to figure out what type of room I'm in based on the schematics of those older vehicles? Like this would be like maybe the inner part of the frame or one of the attached modules, right? So I could figure out maybe where we are in the ship in relation to other modules or a hallway or something,
Yeah, it's hard to tell because this has definitely been tampered with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to probably assume that this was just a frame module or a hallway module or something along those lines.
Okay, and along that thought process, do I know where the connection points would be in this room to other connected modules or hallways?
Yes, you would know that.
Do I see them?
Interesting. You're not on that. You would know where they were, but you'd have to be on the outside of the module, and this has definitely been buried underneath rock.
I couldn't see the inside apparatus.
I guess that's a good point. Yes, sure. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Okay. Do I see these, potential connection points? Maybe
Yes.
to other rooms or...
Yeah, so they would be like, you actually see there was one in the corner down here, and then one in this corner down here, and the same with this side. And actually, it looks like the doors that have been boarded up after the fact were probably where the doors were that have been blasted out. So remember before in the last room, you guys actually had to open the style of door?
Yeah.
These ones had doors there that are removed. Either, well, you'd have to research that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at like over here, this door or connection point, see if it's still functional or if it's been replaced or,
Without even rolling, I'm going to go off your nat 20 of the vehicles. It's destroyed.
Completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay. Just walk around and look at each one of these corners and...
The same idea. Destroyed. Yeah.
And
So you're
this top one.
saying you can take off pieces of your ship and not like fill up with water?
It's the ones that go up in space.
Well,
They're built that way.
They
So-
do not do well in water, actually. They're not for pressure.
You ideally would not take it while it's in service. You would, otherwise, space might get in, or if it's,
space can get in the ship.
People might fly out into space.
Yeah.
Is probably a better way of saying that.
They fly. Wait, okay. I mean, I know a lot about the boat ships, so
Yeah, it's like The opposite of going under the water.
Laris, they've all been either slightly dismantled or destroyed.
Okay, so I don't see any other entrances or exits in this room that would have been part of its, schematics other than the one we came through.
And there is a boarded up door area down this way.
Oh, right there. Oh, yes.
This is not a dead end, I can tell you that.
Okay. This appears to be the only other path forward in this room besides the one we came through.
Do those wires just go into the wall?
Yes.
Right. Well,
If that means too, Laros, that you're sure the other doorways are blocked off, there must be a way to get to that other side of the wall where they've run these wires. Probably around through that door.
I agree. I'd like to listen to see if there's anything I can hear on the other side of this door.
Absolutely. That's actually going to be an awareness check.
I will help. I will help him
While they're checking on that,
listen.
Uncle Wayne's gonna call Connor over.
Oof,
Nice.
There we go.
It's
Getting the good
quiet.
rolls out now.
I know. I'm really nervous now. There's a lot of high dice.
I know, we got all the crits out, and there's going to be like all the natural ones later in combat.
A lot of high dice. Yeah, you guys don't. It's quiet on the other side. There's no vibrations. There's no scurrying, scratching, digging.
Connor, come here.
Stands up slowly. Yeah.
While they're looking at that, you and I need to talk. If the same thing happens to you as it did to Nimble,
Yeah.
there's gonna come a point in which you can't be trusted.
I know.
There's gonna come a point in which you're not coming back. And it might be better to make sure you don't get there. I just need us to be prepared for that.
Yeah. I know you're right. And, I'll face my judgment if that's what needs to come. That's what we're prepared for.
I want you to know something else too, though. I'm not suspicious of you. I'm not afraid of you. I am here to be your brother in arms until the very end. We're gonna get you out of this. Do you know that? I need you to know that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I believe you.
I don't need you to believe me. It's your own doubt that's gonna stop you. It's your own doubt that's gonna make this go even faster. You need to believe it's gonna happen.
You're right. Yeah. I'm gonna try.
Don't worry. We'll do it together. No need to fret about it now.
Oh, man.
Come on. We don't have time. Say your prayers and let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that.
Laros, what have you found?
Appears to be a completely silent. I don't hear any signs of activity or the humming of machinery.
Sounds like an invitation to keep going.
Kari, do you think you can remove these boards?
Yeah. I think so. How are they held in?
A little squirrel bolts and nuts.
Actual acorn.
I mean, do we want to go out there slow and quiet, or because they already know we're here, should Gwaine just rip them off?
I think we still need to be as subtle as possible.
Okay. I will work quietly to try to take all the little squirrel bolts. I don't know how.
But quickly.
Yes.
But carefully.
Of course. That's what I do.
But quickly.
My gosh. She's working.
Cautiously but quickly.
While she's doing that, Connor will just talking to everybody, but a little more Laros. I just had a thought on, I don't know, the fact of what was happening to Nimble, that they were mixing the magic and the technology together. Maybe that's how whoever this is able to do what they're doing right now. I don't know what that means, but I'm wondering if looking at it from both sides is going to help if we treat whatever's happening to me from the curse angle, as well as like maybe a computer virus or something else. It's just a thought, a theory, but if it's never been recorded before and we've never seen this union of two worlds before.
It's an excellent observation. The delivery mechanism was a poison which corrupts and destroys the body. Perhaps the curse does the same to a spirit or soul if left unchecked. We were able to get the poison out, which was affecting your body, but
Right.
I don't know of any means of removing a curse from one's spirit.
I might be able to ask someone who does. I'll just need time. When we get to the right place, maybe I can reach out.
Okay. Did I open the door? It's a perfect moment.
Yes, it is.
She coughs.
Oh, better.
It's dark again. The only light is coming from Gwaine's.
Oh, right, yeah, we're still dark.
Yeah.
It's very dark, Gwaine.
It looks like another hallway, Laros.
Another subterranean cave.
Oh no. How do I uncheck you?
I'm on seeing that we're re-entering a cavern. I'm being super alert to the possibility of any of the like holes or crevices that the ants poured out of last time in the previous one, to see if maybe there's some things we don't want to disturb. And looking at the ceiling to make sure there aren't any other large, sparky monsters that the heads rotate all the way around.
Yeah.
Doing the normal scan, and then you start
Yeah.
to look up.
Yep.
Would you
No.
like to investigate these?
No, I like to avoid them as much as possible.
Oh.
Just thought I'd ask.
I think
Yeah,
Kari
I-
wants to know.
You also asked chat if they should kill Connor right now.
You know,
I thought if you put a bounty up, they might pay for it.
You know, I forgot to shout out.
Smart
Yeah.
guys.
Hit $50, guys, and we go to Boehner Boone. Super chats,
Oh,
advantages,
no.
disadvantages,
gosh.
help die. Change the story forever.
Can Kari look
Yeah.
at this thing? What is that?
What thing? Sorry, I don't.
And the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it looks like more of those anthills that you
Oh,
dealt with before.
she backs away slowly.
Okay, as she said it, I kind of put my arm on her shoulder, like avoid those. That's where the ants came out of last time. You don't
Yeah.
let them sleep. You know.
Thought I was gonna get more snack mushrooms, but it's not.
Yeah.
Forward.
I'm going with Gwaine here. Follow along this wall. You know, just trying to maneuver around these things.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do that very well.
We can come down here. You know, go around. You know, like this. Yeah, we're in the same spot.
Spotception.
I love this feeling that you guys are going through here.
I can't move because Connor's on
Oop.
me. You gotta move, Connor.
Sorry.
There you go. That's cool.
I'm
There you
big.
Standing on your head.
Yeah.
You guys are moving through here, and it very much feels like that hallway where you met Sparky and all those ants. But nothing's coming out here as you guys are moving your way through.
Does it look undisturbed?
It's slow and painful, and we're like breathing as quietly as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I love the idea that you guys are probably even like sweating bullets at this point, being like, are we about to be ambushed again?
It's the suspense because you're waiting for it to happen and waiting and waiting.
I'm just kidding. Keep going.
How's that game pause?
Laros, I need your help
that's-
over here.
So
Ow.
funny.
There seems to be
Come to
another door.
It's
And this-
clickable too.
Looks more like your door that has the airlock that would attach to another module, Laros.
All right. Another module door. Does it look functional? You know?
Well, when you attempt to open it, it doesn't budge.
Is there like a keypad or anything like that? It seems lit or
There's a keypad.
using the code that I tried last time. Punch that one in. See if I can. All right.
It opens up into what you probably could assume is a bed chamber. There's bunked beds here. There are
okay.
2 computers in here. 3 technically, but 2 that seem to be of like watching them. Or
Like
like,
facing the beds.
yes. As if somebody was to like maybe a medical
their experiments.
day, but it doesn't quite feel that way. But the idea is like, yeah, this is the sleeping quarters.
Do I notice any cameras in this room like we saw in the other ones?
No, well, none that are hanging.
That
Okay,
thing's
all right.
glowing.
I would like to approach one of these computers and see what's on the monitor, if it's active. Or...
It's all locked out, glitchy. It's almost like an access screen, login screen, however you wish to call it.
Both of them?
This one is destroyed.
Oh, it's destroyed. Oh, okay.
Yep, and this one is like almost like it's browning out. Like the power is it's fading. It's there,
Okay.
but it's like surging. That's the word I'm looking for.
I tried to see if I can see the login credentials. You know. So are there any like post-it notes that has like somebody's passwords down in case they forgot about it?
Roll a d20 for a luck roll, please.
Yeah.
Just a D20. Okay, so that's
Straight
not
flat
something.
20.
D20.
Can Gawaine's gonna check out the beds if they've been used or if the space has been used.
Ooh. I'll
The
check the
beds
other side.
are oddly made and very neat, very militaristically made. Laros, you find etched in with a knife on the bottom side, but it's in a language you don't understand, and it's got like multiple things that are like scratched out as if somebody was using the password. The writing is very similar to the writing that you saw on the door where it said "Do not enter." Way back When?
Gawain,
Hey?
I believe that there's something written here on the inside of this computer system.
I don't read computer.
It looks oddly familiar to that squirrel language. Can you read it?
What?
There's another one.
Gwaine, it's
Aye.
clearly the squirrel attempting to figure out what the heck this is. Like, it's not a chew toy. That's crossed off. It doesn't feed him. It's not nutritional. That's crossed off. It's almost like, and he's, it's not, it's not a tool. It's just trying to figure out what it is.
It's just a list of things that he's trying to know what to do with it.
But
That's
you do
odd.
find he wrote something about a panel. And then you actually see he made markings where the panel was. And so Laros, when Gwaine points it out to you, you find a back access panel, essentially. And in there, they actually wrote on the panel the password.
Awesome.
Classic.
Well done, squirrel. Well done.
Did you flip the router over?
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's on the back of the router.
He went from this isn't a food source to here's the password to get into the back end part of the system.
But the Scurrian looked at it and was like, "Well, this is gibberish." And put it back.
He rolled a net. He rolled a net 20.
This Scurrian had remarkable talent if only he could receive proper training.
This Scurrian was also nibbling on the wires in there because he was trying to figure out if it was a food source.
Yes.
As
Like-
they do.
Like Gwaine was pointing that out, and Laros is like, "Yes."
But he did show promise. I'm not saying he wasn't a Squarian, but he showed promise. I'd like to take that password and enter it into the terminal system and see if it opens up.
Sure. So you start accessing, right? And as you are doing so, once again, the error pops up as if like you were being blocked. And and then the words pop up again. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. And then there's I see you.
I'd like to see if there's, knowing that this person has accessed this terminal remotely, right, and somehow is waiting for me to boot it up. Before I do that, I'd like to just enter a command in the keyboard and say, "Who are you?"
There is like, it's like flashing in the command spot where it's like you're writing, and you send this out, and you wait, and then it comes back. Your best friend.
That's not creepy.
I'd like to make some sort of check to see if I would know who this person's talking about. Do I have a best friend that would talk to me this way? That I don't.
He's looking at this very legitimately.
Yes.
Like Kari's like peeking over Laros' shoulder while he's working.
Your best friend, like my best friend.
Laros. I think he means
Yes.
Connor.
I turned to Connor. Connor, do you have a data pad? Are you talking to me right now?
No,
No.
I
You
think
can't-
he means Connor. Because of what has happened to him.
You think that the person on the other side of this computer system is the same person who has cursed Connor with the soul curse?
If we know what happened to Nimble, and we assume the same thing is gonna happen to Connor, then what he's saying is that he is Connor.
Do you believe he's cursed like Connor?
No. I think he's messing with us. I think you need to stop listening to whoever it is you're talking to.
I'm not him yet.
I send a message back to the guy or this
Just
person
told you
who knows
not
who
to
it is,
talk to him.
saying, "What do you want?"
LOL. He says.
It's the zoom in shot of just that blinking.
His username is like RizLord88.
Wolf Sniper 65.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh man, what kind of response?
The dots are happening. Is like, he's typing. Yep. He's typing. He's going to talk to me now.
Wait. Oh, he
Then it goes
stopped.
away.
Spit it out.
No, it stopped. No, it's going again. No, it stopped.
I was writing an essay over here.
It just says you. Comes back with YOU, by the way, not just the letter U.
Capital
Oh, yeah.
U, exclamation point,
All
exclamation
caps.
point, exclamation point.
Ooh. So I'm talking to this person. I'd like to use my engineering skills to see if there's a way to disconnect him physically. If there's like a physical connection I can unplug or something to lock him out of the system remotely.
Yeah, sure. And as you pull that, a AI voice comes on, and it's a quick, it's a mayday. You've heard these maydays before, and it's a mayday call from, you can only assume is the original. It's an feminine AI voice. It blasts out coordinates. It's giving information. They're dropping. We're separating, and then it just blips out.
Are there any records in the terminal about what this room was used for? Looking past the Mayday signal.
Well, as part of the Mayday signal, the terminal is now locked again. So you'd have to actually bypass that with a roll.
Okay. I'd like to hack into the system to try to bypass it. To turn it off, number one, and then see if I can.
Turn it off and turn it on again? No.
I unplug it, plug it back in. Is it good? Yeah. It's like, boom.
Laros, what do you hope to achieve with
Windows
this?
98.
So as you do this, before you even roll, let's just say you do kind of reboot it before you roll your hacking. It seems to be stuck in a loop of the Mayday loop.
Okay. Before I try to hack into it, it seems to be stuck in this Mayday loop.
Correct.
Okay.
Kari's
I want to hack
closing the
into it.
door.
As it's turning on, I want to enter the BIOS, okay? And then I want to, change the boot order so that I can get into the system.
Safe mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Computer.
Connor, can you make sense of any of the information that the Mayday's talking about?
It's gotta be from when this portion of the glass was falling out of orbit. I don't know about the coordinates in particular. Laros,
All right.
maybe if you're able to add that to your datapad, we could look it up later. But it's gotta be from the fall.
Good
Just
point,
taking
Connor.
notes.
Yeah, and then I in my data pad, I start writing down what the distress signal was saying, so that I have a copy of my own. But can I actually hack into this thing and see if I can?
Yeah. Let's put a roll to it.
All right.
I believe that we used engineering last time.
What?
This is a
So many good
cryptography.
rolls.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
cryptography, so like my hacking skills, so to speak.
We did talk about that.
Wow.
Yes.
Laros, what are you trying to do? What are we trying to gain from this?
I'm trying to see what this room was used for, if there's any records of, if this was a military vessel, some science was conducted here, medical research.
Looks like they were sleeping.
Looks like they were what?
Sleeping. Their beds.
they don't look like beds I would expect with a terminal here. If this was potentially maybe an observation tower, maybe it's got
Or a
records
medical
of things
facility.
detected. Or a medical facility.
But
It could
So how-
be the underlying research that was used in crafting this curse that's intertwined with poison, and maybe there's a key here that we can use to figure out what's going on.
So as you access the terminal, this is very much a sleeping quarters. But what you do gain as you access, so you disconnected it from the network, right?
Yes.
But what you're going to gain is that the AI that would have been through the whole ship is now sending you commands, and there's only a part of it here because it's not connected to the rest of the network, as if it's asking for help.
I respond to it with, do I know what kind of help it's asking for? Maybe I can give it its help, or it's just saying like.
So you're getting the Mayday call,
help
but then
the ship?
you're getting
Yeah.
like virus, infection, reboot, reinstall. It's like the AI is trying to communicate with you.
Is there a copy of its installation disk so I can reinstall the operating system?
I think that's
if anybody
pushing it.
else wants to do anything else, go ahead and step in. I don't have
I mean, in a way, you've gained a lot of information here. It's just a matter of deciphering it.
Well, Connor would go over to Gwen because I know Gwen's getting frustrated with the technology.
He's getting super irritated, which is why he stepped away.
and doesn't realize
okay.
Laros is actually doing a lot.
Yeah.
But
Gwen's got to occupy himself in something else.
Gwen, I know this is a little outside your wheelhouse, but if
I've never been in a house of wheels before, but this is...
sorry, that's a saying from Jada. It means outside of what you are familiar with. Laros is gathering information.
I feel useless. I need something to do. I need something to
you both look
focus.
a little tired.
What?
You look a little tired, both of you.
Well, I mean, I just have some unknown entity trying to consume my soul, but otherwise I feel fine.
Not 100%. I can tell. Neither of you.
I'm not as good at going at jokes.
How about we take a little breather for a second before we move on?
We don't have time. We just need to keep moving.
Gwen, while Laros is working on this, maybe you could help me with something.
What's that?
If this is a curse, then I think there could be some people we could reach out to who could help, or at least guide us. And between the two of us, I could reach out to the Lady Abaddon. And if you could... I mean, I'm a acolyte of death, right? You're a paladin of life. Somewhere between the two of us, we gotta figure out a way to break the curse, right?
No, very well. I suppose it's better than nothing. How do you want to start?
Well, probably go in the corner. He kind of makes sure Kai's listening. Maybe go in the corner away from Kari. And try to meditate.
Just saying, you need a bit of shut eye.
Yeah, we'll take a breather. We're gonna let us know if you guys find anything.
While they're doing that, Jacob, are those footlockers at the end of these beds?
Yes, sir.
Kari, could you look in the footlockers and see if there's any rations or maybe additional medical supplies that we could use? I'm running low on my medicine kits, and they do come in handy.
Yeah, is that what those are places people store things? It just looks like a metal box. Got it. I'll look.
Well played, by the way. Yeah, that was good.
It's a seat, right? It's just a chair.
All right, Kari, you start opening, and the first thing you pull out is an old model. You don't know that's an old model, but you find another Jadar pistol. But it's similar to Laros, so you'd be like, you could hold it up and be like, "Look what I found!"
Pew pew.
Does this help?
Do you shoot it?
No.
So there's going to be some ammo. There's going to be a pistol. Now, the next box you're going to pull up and you're going to open up and you're going to be like, you're going to hold a box. The funny thing is you have no idea what you're grabbing, right?
No, I don't.
But mechanically...
Are there food? Is there any food?
Mechanically, you guys are going to find some MREs or rations. You're going to find ammunition, and you are going to find things to replenish your medical kits. Basic supplies.
I dump it on the floor. Not the gun. I'm afraid of that. I hand that to Laros.
I look at it and I hand it right back to her. Like, you keep it. Yeah.
Oh.
Does Kari have any like ranged weapons?
I have daggers.
Daggers. In case we fight an enemy that you can't reach on foot, try using this. And I show her how to use it.
Okay.
Because it's like, it should be pretty simple, right? Point and aim. Here's how you reload it, right?
Okay.
There's a whole brick memory in the Starmind audio logs on how the pistol works, guys. Check out Starmind audio logs. It's on our playlists.
Did you find any medical supplies? Any first aid kits?
Yeah. So
Would you would know though? That's the fun. Sorry.
Would I know? I think I would
Like,
know.
yeah. Here's some food. I'm like, this isn't medical supplies, but I'm glad you found this.
Well, I found some food, and then that'll be medical supplies. Just get them both mixed up.
Yeah.
So Laros, continuously, the AI is sending you codes of the Mayday, of the help, of the need antivirus, but it doesn't quite. It's just not quite adding up, and you're not getting a lot of information. Like this is the only connected pod, but there might have been a connected one, but it doesn't quite make sense. Like you know how these ships work. You're all about these, and there was a connection before you severed it. You're like looking at the previous logs, but it's to a alchemical testing facility and to a frame module and then to a cook module, but it's not. You walked through dirt to get here. You know what I mean? Didn't walk through those modules.
Yeah. Okay, so it's telling me a schematic that obviously is no longer relevant because those connected doors and modules are gone, right?
Correct.
What I'd like to do is set up a systems getting out these error codes or whatever, but it's still functional, right? Like this computer system.
Relatively speaking, yes.
I would like to set up a firewall and then reconnect the access to see if I can get access to other computer systems.
Okay.
That might give me a bigger piece of the picture, figure out what's going on.
Okay. So we're going to have to roll a little roll off then.
A roll off, okay.
Yeah. So
It's almost like a spell battle, right?
This is the closest thing we're going to get to a spell battle for Laros. It's a battle of hacking.
Hacks.
Battle.
Go ahead and give me another cryptography check.
Get those hacks.
1980s hacking montage.
Ooh, not so good on this one. All right.
Yeah, here we
That's
go,
not
guys.
bad. But
Not bad, no.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what happens when you start with 20s, right? Nothing's good after.
I'm physically rolling, so I don't give information away of what is rolling. or I'm not physically. Yeah. So, Laros, you're gonna watch this happen before you. You're watching the data log, and it tries to access, and it's going to hit your cartography check or your firewall, and you're gonna realize you're keeping it out.
All right, yeah. Looks like it's working. I want to be quick, though, because, they're going to keep trying to take it down. Am I able to get more data from some connected systems, like potentially what systems it's connected to,
Yep.
that are still active?
Yep. So I'll give you one piece of information, and then we got to do another roll, okay? It is connected to what you think the next module it's connected to is what you get is that it is an alchemical research module.
And that lines up with the schematic I had previously, that there should be one connected to this module.
Correct.
And I'm detecting it through the system, so it's okay. I relay that to the party. There's an active module connected to this one. It appears to be an alchemical station of some kind. It might be where they conducted this research.
And you would also find out that the computers of that place are offline. So it's just sensing that the module is there, but no access to the computers.
Okay. Do I see? Can I see which computer is trying to access? Like, follow the IP address for, I don't know what these computers.
That's going to be another roll.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm liking the luck that I'm getting today.
Yep.
And the fact that the GM is not getting the luck, like it's helping move things along, I can tell you.
This is rare. I'm scared of what's next.
It would be coming from the helm module.
The helm. And based on the schematics, how far would the helm be from my location? Like, how many connected modules would I probably
it
have
would
to
only
go?
be for 3 modules, according to your schematics.
If the ship's still held intact the way it was, before crash, whoever's doing this and has access to these systems would only be about 3 modules away, and they'd be at the helm of the ship.
Right.
With that,
Right.
I disconnected. I think that's all the information I want, right?
Kari knows helm.
I do know that. That's where the captain is. Yeah. Do you want some food? Delaros.
Connor, are you?
Are there any liquids in there? I just kind of pour it over my skin.
That's true.
There would be
Specific paste
supplies.
For
Yeah.
yes, yep. That's exactly what it
There's
is.
like
Hemorrhoid
sprays,
cream.
aerosol
Down my
sprays
neck,
in your
so just absorbed right into the bloodstream.
Wow.
Fascinating.
What were you gonna say, Glenn?
I mean,
I was
it's
gonna
probably
say,
better
are
than
you-
hacking CUD.
Why?
I forgot about that. Thanks for bringing that back.
It is so good for your skin. So good.
the fact that he
Wales
said
gets knocked
hacking,
out.
too.
He's gonna be woken
Yeah.
up to Gwaine rubbing his CUD into his neck muscles.
It's like an acid. It just takes off the first layer. It
I
makes you
think-
look radiant.
I think everybody has to drink on the pause. That was the perfect
There's
pause.
just gonna be a slight hint of lavender to it, though.
essential oils.
He spent some time in a clover field. That's gonna be great.
So
Anyways, you
I
were saying
relay everything that I learned. What do you guys want to do?
Well, so we've been meditating
yeah.
and focusing, so we actually have no idea what you've done. And you've relayed information to us, but we didn't hear you.
I stopped now to kind of like, hey guys, this is everything that I learned. What do you think we should do?
The thing is you look over and they're in a trance. Connor and Gwaine. And they're clearly not paying attention to anything you've been doing. And I like the idea that like Kari is keeping herself busy by like, ooh, treasure, ooh, piece of candy. Sorry, Kari.
What you
Don't
doing,
eat that.
Laros?
Don't eat that.
That's a bullet. What are you doing?
Oh,
Lar-
shit, yeah.
And Laros has been busy hacking.
I also learned how to shoot a gun, or I did.
Well, you accomplished a lot in the past 5-10 minutes.
And you look at Connor and Gwaine, and correct me if I'm wrong, Connor and Gwaine, but there's this mixture of Connor's humming with Gwaine's, dare I say, moo humming. And they're like
Mooming. Oh, man.
they're in a trance. And Connor, could you start us off with what this looks like?
Yeah, well, Connor's gotta pluck that string, and because of the damage to his vocal cords, he can't hum very well. So he plucks that string to start, and when he gets in the zone, both his breath and then coming out of Gawaine's nostrils gets a little steamy, as if the area around him is getting colder. And he's focusing on the sound of the waves. But I think, and maybe this is where Gawain can step in and help, because of the last thing he saw was whatever being this is that's doing this thing almost looked like his brother, like the spirit of his brother. Anytime he enters the Sea of Stars now, he's just seeing his brother's soul. And it's pulling him out of the trance. And I think, Gawain, you can feel that he's losing that sync. Because we had talked about we had been meditating together before. So he's actually, for him, from Connor's perspective, he's starting to slip in the water of the Sea of Stars towards his brother. And it's like his brother's reaching out to him. But it feels like something's wrong.
Yeah, there's going to be there's Steam is a good picture of it, because coupled with the cold that is surrounding them, there is an evident warmth that is, it's not counteracting, it's literally mixing with it. And so there's almost a light source coming from somewhere, right?
I know what it's coming from. It's a white lily that's floating on the water, on the waves, which is so weird. And it drifts
Means in
between
the Sea of
you
Stars,
and your brother, Connor.
Oh.
Connor, can you give me a mental save, please?
Oh boy. Okay, yeah. It's just...
Can I give him an assist?
I will allow that.
Because I mean, I don't know if it's possible, but I could use the guidance that I have.
Okay. Oh, snap on the help die, too.
Nice.
A voice comes to you, Connor. A multitude of voices of the past. Some sound familiar, some sound unfamiliar. And in a chorus, they... what is it you seek?
I seek the guidance of the Abaddon. Right hand of the Moonflower.
I gotta roll something. Keep going.
Just so that maybe also for the viewers wise, Gawaine's part in this is not to be in the Sea of Stars. Gawaine's part of this is not inside you or what you're doing. He is there to, on the outside, stabilize your meditation and to stabilize your physical and spiritual connection. That's what they've been focusing on. He knows that if he tries to go into the Sea of Stars, he'll die, right? Or at least it'll be very close to it. Like, it's very dangerous for him to be able to be in there.
Yep.
Right.
And that's why it was just the flower, just to be clear.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't paint you in there.
Yeah. So,
I love it.
and Gawaine's not trying to be in there. He's trying to, from an outside in, stabilize you so that you can focus while you're in there. And so that it's clear while you're in there. And so he's like, his hands on your chest, and they're breathing together and almost drawing your breath out so that
Yeah.
you can focus on it, right?
Because he was starting to hyperventilate.
So
a little bit.
and
Yep.
it's to be able to calm you and focus you. And maybe there's a little bit of like cud from one of his stomachs, like that Vicks Vapor Rub, like a little Vicks, like right on the chest. You know, keep
Lavender
that little lavender, little breathe nice, little mint.
That'd be more like menthol, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a little spearmint.
I do feel like maybe we need
it
to
into
put
your mouth. Yeah. Just,
we need to put a little check on the cud or something. Like I feel like we're just getting to the points beyond where mechanically it's way too powerful. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he's been working on it for a while. You know.
the cud allows you to repeat your saving throw that you failed. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
It's in my 7th chamber.
Yeah. And he's gonna take it to Coach. Look, I got a magic item idea.
That's right. That's right.
7 stomachs.
7 stomachs.
It's not a spacious pouch or a bag of holding. It's the
No.
Yeah. It's got various flavored cuds in every one of them.
so
Medicinal or
you're in this. And
Chaotic
the water
properties.
is just, you can hear it just lapping, right?
Yep.
And that flower that is generating a little bit of light, it's helping keep you grounded from running off with your brother, who is still there and is still beckoning you, but you don't hear it this time. When you were in here and you heard it, and it was clearly something calling you forth to join, the gestures are the same, but the fact you don't hear it gives you that mental focus of staying in what you are trying to do. Does that make sense?
Yep. Love it.
Okay. Ask your question again.
Well, he would. He was
you
asking to seek the presence of the Lady Abaddon, but he can
and-
add to that his actual question too. If that
Yes,
helps.
if you could.
Yep. I seek an answer, a remedy to a curse upon a living soul.
Oh man.
Is the Abaddon typing? Like what?
No, that's her secretary.
Oh.
He
Please
says he
hold.
wants to ask about a curse. He was like, I don't know. I tried to tell him to go away.
I was
but
muted.
he's-
Sorry. I was
No, you-
coughing and I didn't realize I was muted.
It was perfect. So it's
There
terribly loud.
is no response. You are left in the sea of stars with no guidance on to handle this curse.
I don't understand.
Can you roll another mental save? Before you roll, if you fail, you're going to be shunted out.
Nice.
Ah.
Okay.
If you succeed, you're going to stay in and you can continue to press the matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Gawain continue to assist him in this?
Absolutely, yes. If he critically... Oh,
Tori.
no, you're good.
Not today.
It's all good.
Nice.
Not today.
Well done.
Aurora's eating a
30.
grape
There's a-
pie. She's not paying attention.
I think
A 31 followed by a 30.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
and
Honor.
Gawain feels his heart feel to slip. He doesn't know what's happening inside, but I think Gawain
Feels the doubt.
yeah, and so I think there's encouragement in there. He's pushing back on the chest, and he's trying to be able to encourage him through breathing, but more than that. Bertolak, his axe starts to glow, and there's there's energy that's flowing from Gawain into Connor now. There's physical energy moving into you at this point. Not wanting you to give up. Trying to remind you need to believe that you can't give up.
So Connor would at first fall to his knees, which is, he even knows, is extremely dangerous to do in the Sea of Stars, because it puts you deeper in the water. My lady, please answer my call. I am beyond what I understand. A necromancer is at work. Please help me. And that's when he's gonna feel Gawain's strength. And the flower kind of, I think, floats right in front of him, and he stands back up slowly.
And as you stand up, it's like a force behind you lifts you, and a voice whispers in your ear, "You need to get out of there. I can't reach you." And then a scream. A female scream that I'm not going to do. What physical reaction does Connor have in the room where Gawain is?
Man, I think he probably gets shunted out at that point.
Yep.
Right, so he probably falls back, almost starting to have a panic attack, like crawling away. The push, I think, to Gawain would feel supernatural, or almost like it seems like something pushed him.
Like a
and he
blast
falls down.
came off of you.
Connor, what was it? What did you see? What did you hear?
It's not good. I don't know. I couldn't reach her.
You couldn't reach her?
Just at the very end, she showed up. I heard her voice.
What did she say?
She said we have to get out, that she can't reach us.
She can't reach us?
It's like...
That's not possible.
It's like when I first came in. Something blocking. But to be able to block the Abaddon herself, I don't know.
Again, I say, I really hope that this isn't one of the necromancers from the Origin War.
They were all destroyed. That's what they said.
Not all of them.
So they're out of the trance now, right? Talking to each other. We're standing there, patiently waiting. You know, to see the doc. You come out. It would take a great deal of power to block the power of a god. Correct?
Aye.
Yes.
Could a necromancer possess such power?
One did.
Which one?
Only the Origin itself could have done that.
What about Nahazik?
Oh, that's true.
He was not found.
He is a god. Or something like that. Some kind of powerful being. He escaped. I suppose. I didn't reach out for the Moonflower herself. That's not something anyone but the Abaddon could do. Technically, the Abaddon is only the avatar of Marosha herself on this planet, but still.
Still, we have been given our warning.
What?
But if we leave, wouldn't he just get worse? And change, like...
Possibly, or if we leave,
right.
then maybe... Or if we leave, then maybe she can actually help him and reach us.
Well, she said... Connor's gonna stand up. She said we need to get out.
Even if we wanted to leave, how could we? Our boat was sunk by those strange vines in the water.
Can't we use the wreckage? Can't we use what we have in front of us?
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. She said get out. That doesn't mean run away. I think it means finish the job.
Or it means run away.
I don't know.
You both look exhausted.
Yeah.
Kari found a lot of nutrition.
Stuff. There's a big pile of stuff right there.
How long were we out for?
Impressive.
I don't know. I know how to shoot this now.
Connor's eyes are gonna get really big when he sees a
Gawain's just gonna lower his axe, so it's between him and Kari.
What?
It's been
You
about
guys-
almost an hour.
Yeah,
It's
you
been an
were
hour?
out
Okay.
long enough.
Wow.
You were out long enough for me to hack into the system, figure out the coordinates of this distress signal, right? The log before it crashed and after it crashed, and figure out that there are some adjoining rooms still attached to the vessel, one of which is the helm, which should be about 3 modules away, and where I believe whoever is running these systems remotely is residing.
Okay.
I think if we get there, we can maybe get some answers from them.
All I heard was blah, 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 crash, blah, 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 away, blah, 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 answers. Could you
I'll make
speak
it simple
plainly,
for you.
please?
3
3
rooms
rooms away is the man that we need to get answers from. Are you ready to proceed?
I don't think we have a choice.
Everybody take something. Here.
Thank you.
What is this?
Stuff. It might be food, might be a med kit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's an MRA. Remember we told you about those. Sometimes they're pretty good. It's in a package.
Mighty repulsive
Did we get any good ones?
excrement.
That's a good question.
Yeah, there's a good one or two in here.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
peach
put this-
cobbler.
I
There you
put
go.
this
Chuck
as a
fee
moment
salt
for
eggs.
you guys to, replenish supplies.
I don't think that's good.
That's a good one.
Thank you, Jacob. Yes. Zaxania, yes, is the answer. Michelle is correct. Thank you, Mush.
Okay.
All right.
Based on my understanding of the schematics, is the door in front of us the only door that
Yes.
makes sense to go? Okay. Would you guys like to proceed?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm going to stand behind you, Laros, and hold my gun.
Just real quick,
I'm ready.
everyone.
Aye.
Gawain already talked to me about this, and I just want everyone to know. Hi, Coach. If this thing gets the better of me, do what you have to. But don't waste it.
Should we have a code word or something? Like,
I'm gonna do my best, but be ready. And I think, Laros, use me for intel if you can. If it comes to that. Gawain, you have to be ready. You might want to let me turn just so you guys can learn more. At least let it not be
It's not
waste.
going to come to that. We should still have 3 days before you transform. We don't know the exact nature. If it maybe affects certain people faster or longer. let's go on 3 days and take it from there. What? Nobody's gonna die.
You see, Connor was like really tight, and when Laro says that, there is like his shoulders like relax a little. Oh snap!
Oh no!
Oh, help die for the GM. Thanks, Saxania.
I'm writing that down right now.
Oh, I'm nervous.
You're right. I just want you to know, I'm not. I wouldn't be mad at any of you. That's what I'm here for, and if it's my time, if it's the time for judgment to be passed on me, so be it.
I put my hand on his shoulder. It's not your time. Your time is long from now. You still have a great mission to accomplish, and it's not dying in this forsaken land. Keep your head in the game. We're going to get through this. We're going to save these people.
Yeah. Thank you. He actually salutes Laros, and he nods at Gawain, because it's
I slid
same
I
thing.
slid him back.
Judgment. Just yell that out. We'll know. I got one of these now.
Oh gosh, I love that she has a pistol. Oh, this is great.
Oh, man.
Did you name the pistol Judgment?
Yes.
Oh, well done. Props.
Also, shout out to MVP of chat tonight. Zaxania is on fire tonight. She just wants to change the course of the story again.
Okay, there you go. See,
If they attack Connor,
Yeah, but that one's a really good one.
That's very specific.
That's so good. I wrote it down. That is.
Kari's
Yeah.
ready.
Jacob's straight up going to transform Connor to the BBEG and then make it really hard for us to even fight him. You know what I mean?
Just because of that.
Yeah. He's going to use his advantage to ensure that Connor transforms.
I'd say he's had some really good saves, and he's fine.
Yeah. All right. ...
Do you hear that? He's
For
cured.
now.
I heard it.
He's not
better.
weird.
Oh, fine.
Gwen,
I have a stomach for that.
of course you do.
You have Jadar pistol in there too.
If we get out of this alive, guys. Okay, for those of you listening, if we get out of this alive, I'm gonna make a T-shirt and it's gonna say, "I have a stomach for that."
Oh, you guys, it's going in the merch
Guys.
store. I've been waiting for...
Another one that says "Cud for Connor." Okay.
Cut for Connor! Yes.
All right. Chris and I got some work to do. Keep an eye out in the Avenue Studios merch store.
I'm slightly disturbed, but I love it.
I just want someone walking around the middle of some place in the world wearing that shirt.
Good for
But it's gonna be in like one of those like ribbons, right? And so it's gonna be cut for Connor, and people are like, "Oh, what's the benefit? Like, what are you raising money for?" Well, let me tell you.
a long
Glad you
story.
asked.
I have a share link to a playlist.
It's gonna be like a ribbon with like little horns. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
Anyways.
Jacob, would you get back on track, please?
Gawain, are you ready? Would you like to do the honors?
He looks at the door and he's, "Oh."
I point to the keypad. Just push that button there. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Does he just stand there, just looking at it, or?
He's gonna very aggressively push the button. Like he just doesn't know what to do.
Sorry, side note, this is for Glenn. We have coconuts.
We have coconuts.
Are we riding
In our
horses today? or-
Well, Gwen
This is-
hooked.
If Gawain runs, that's what it's gonna sound like.
Yes, yeah,
That's right. Extra $5 and I'll do it the entire night.
No,
There we go.
no.
Tiptoeing.
So I love this. But hold on, I love this moment where Laros is like,
Sneaking.
"You want to do the honors," and inviting Gawain to attempt to use the pad to open the door. And Gawain, I mean, is this where Laros? Are you going to teach Gawain how to use this pad?
I'm watching to see how he responds. Does him pushing it? Does he do it correctly? Does the door open, or?
The real question is Gawain attempting to do it correctly?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, yes. Laros told him to push which button. He's just going to push the button. Although begrudgingly.
I love how this is a big character moment.
This is...
It legitimately...
You see Gawain, though, as he passes through, he wipes his hand on the side as he goes in.
He's a bit tense as the opening of the door, and I put my hand on him like, good job. It's not so difficult.
Chat, you might get some tech on you. Go.
Yeah.
See it?
We'll make an engineer of you yet.
You just see Gawain start chewing. He moves on, doesn't say anything.
All right.
Just I know we've been going for, but really quick, in the background while you guys do this, Connor actually smirks a bit. Just the fact that all his friends can still have fun in the midst of all this darkness. It's just...
Connor's rotting from the inside out.
it's like, that's the hope. That wakes the hope up in him, like, to make it good. It's like, you know what? Maybe everything could be okay.
I was expecting a room here.
I was expecting a room here.
Does Laros say that?
Does Laros say that out loud?
Yes, that's what he says.
Did
Gawain,
you actually saw it supposed to be connected according to the terminal?
It was linked to the helm, which would have only been a few modules away. If they are still connected, but
did they
maybe
separate?
Ripped apart, separated, it could be much farther away.
Who dug these tunnels?
Ants. As they're walking, Gawain's gonna do an awareness check just as they're walking.
Yep.
I'll help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that an assist or to me?
Yes.
Ooh, good on the assist. That almost doubled it.
They never find the purple penguin in all the rooms, so...
I thought I did find a penguin.
And when we
didn't
first
find
started.
it in that room or the last room.
I haven't been clicking around.
Dude, I don't think my clicking actually works.
For those who don't know, thanks to chat.
I swear I'd be clicking. Oh, actually, I didn't click that tunnel we just went through because we kind of ran through it.
I have been clicking every single square.
Jacob put hidden
It's
purple
not
penguins
in
on the
a
map.
direct square all the time. Could be on a crossbeam.
Crossbeam, huh?
That's cheating.
I blame chat.
It was probably in one of those ant hills that we skipped.
Right.
It's like, do you want to investigate this one?
We avoided combat, but also missed the purple penguin.
I'm so
Los.
All right, just like last time, buddy.
Can I take a moment and see if we can sense anything on the other side?
What do you mean by sense?
I want to
Do you have
sense.
tremor sense? Do you have...
Yeah, undead. I think I want to specify that based on the fact that that's what we've kind of come up against is these creatures that have.
So you have like undead sense?
I do. I have a sense. I have sense magic, and
nice.
One of them specifically says undead. But I think if we're familiar, I mean, Jacob, I mean, you could totally say no to this. If we're familiar enough with the ants, the weird lizard dogs that we saw in the beginning, I don't know if they're the same thing, if they're the cursed in the same way with Nimble. This type of curse is becoming more and more familiar, and I feel like he wants to be hyper aware of it. I think specifically because of Connor, but he wants to be hyper aware of it. So if it's around him, somehow be able to sense it with Bertolac, and through his ability to sense that evil or something against the Allmother, something that goes against what his faith is.
I love it.
Connor will step up and assist if he can by opening himself up to let Gawain feel maybe.
You're going to roll a mental save while you open yourself up.
Snap.
but you do give the assistance to Gawain. Gawain, what role would you like to?
I want you bad.
Well,
what
there's
role are you
this.
putting to this?
So there's
this
this.
is a flavor feature, right? For
Yeah.
the
So
spell
yeah, it's the flavor feature. It's the sense magic from Bertilak, as him being a spellblade. And
Just roll
so
me, for right now, just roll me an awareness with a D8, just to have a roll.
okay. Awareness with a D8.
Go ahead and do
Yes,
a
please.
mental save too.
You do
I'm
have to
gonna
do a
u-
mental save?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's opening himself up.
Roll me.
But I am using the advantage from Zach.
I put my hand on Connor to anchor him, give him help on his.
Look at
Does that work?
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Oh.
All right.
Oh my word! I needed.
Oh, you guys got
both
the
got
same
16.
number.
Goodness.
Wow.
That helped. I gave you 7 of that 16.
Yeah.
Dang,
Thank
dude.
you.
Uh-oh. Dice being rolled. I heard that.
Connor and Gawain specifically, you most definitely sense the presence of the darkness, of the evil, but you can't help but feel like it's coming from Connor.
I can't help but feel it's coming from Connor.
Yeah, like you want it to be on the other side of the door. More so than it coming from the gentleman standing next to you. But it really feels like it's coming from Connor.
Okay.
Do you sense anything, Gwen?
He looks at Laros right in the eyes. But you're not gonna like it. He looks at Connor. There's no way to tell what's on the other side of that door from me. But we need to be careful.
Okay.
Agreed. Are you ready?
Ready.
Gawain's gonna switch places with Kari.
What? Am I pressing the buttons now?
He's taller, so if you're gonna.
I'll point him out to it too. This is how you use the access pad.
It's the gun. Gawain's afraid of the gun.
Yeah, I don't care about the access pad.
You do realize I
really-
had this at the other door. Okay.
He did not.
Okay. So which button?
Gawain actually leans over her shoulder. That one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just gonna press it.
Big character moment.
Yeah.
You should be able to click on the door and it open.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. As you open the door, this is clearly you're now chemical testing facility. First of all, the acidic smells that hit you in the face as the airlock door opens or
Oh.
rises
Oh.
up. What do you mean? Oh.
Acidic
Laros,
smells?
as you step in, though, guys, you might want to stop moving for a second.
What?
As Laros and Kari move in, the center, where clearly a bunch of bottles have been broken and mixed, bubbles. And then you see this dark, shadowy energy as it starts to swirl, and rising up out of the alchemical mixed with dark, shadowy energy is a alchemical blob. Yeah.
They're so pretty.
Very cool.
That is really cool.
It is clearly swirling with nasty energies. And we're gonna roll initiative, guys.
Nah.
And the cool thing about the initiative is we can use your attribute now. So whatever attribute you think you'd be using, you can use.
Oh,
And
that's big.
Sorry about my voice there.
You good?
Use your attribute. use your skill or?
Yeah, sorry, your skill. I meant
think he'd be
skill.
using
Sorry,
occultism
thank you.
Because he just opened
So you
himself up.
click initiative at the top right where it says checks and saves, and then click on the skill that you're using.
Top right, checks and saves.
Look how big it is.
Oh, initiative.
It's a big
And then
boy.
I click something, huh? And it knows that's initiative?
Yeah. Right?
Let's
That's how Kari and
see.
Connor did it, right?
Yes.
Yes,
I clicked the
highlighted
initiative
initiative.
button and then rolled the
Perfect.
skill.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rolling engineering.
Because you're looking at things from an engineering's point of view.
The schematics and stuff. Oh, the alchemical room,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Love it. Did Gwaine roll and I missed it?
No, I'm doing it right now.
There it is.
That's cool, by the way. I like how that's implemented.
All right, Kari.
Ah.
You are going to act first as the swirling, bubbly mess comes up.
Okay.
She says that. Cannon. Oh, okay.
I'm ready. I'm
That's
ready.
what she says when she sees the blob come at her. It's like, ah, what
But
the
you-
heck is that?
I don't know what this is. Do I have my Jadar pistol? Because I have it out.
Yeah, look at Jacob. Gotcha.
Wow, look at that. I shoot. What do I do?
Click on it.
Okay.
The
Click
icon,
on the word.
picture.
Oh. And you do this to use your
Spend extra.
spend
AP.
extra. I'm
Yeah.
gonna spend extra AP.
Ooh, big roll. Big
Two.
roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm shocked, so I just shoot.
This is why Gawain. I'm just saying.
Trigger
This
happy.
is why
For a few
Gawain went
seconds
behind
now.
her. For all of you watching.
As your Jadar pistol bullet passes through it, a piece of the blob is going to fall off. Can you roll me a d4, Kari?
Oh, okay.
two? Oh, that's so hard to see.
A fiery blob. One might say it's like an alchemist fire blob.
Oh no.
Is going to fall off of it.
Dude. That's so cool.
So that came from the piece that I shot off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
What's that? What shall we do?
Well, that can't be good.
So, for my last one, I want to be in dodge mode. I can use that as my last point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Where is that to do? Dodge.
Yeah.
There. Do I just click on the picture?
The dice to the far side, to the right.
Oh, I see.
That takes away. your
Okay,
dodge.
I'm in dodge.
And she gets full dodge from.
Yep, she is in technically full dodge.
Yeah.
Yes, in scorpion stance.
All right, the ochre jelly. Well, it's not an ochre jelly actually. It's the blob.
It's the blob.
Blah, blah.
I guess if the blob's in here, Spider-Man's got to be.
You never know.
We are going to.
It could be you.
It's going to try to engulf you.
Ah!
I need you
What
to
kind
roll
of
me an
an,
agility save.
what kind of an attack is it?
This is
Is it a physical attack?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that is the bad
Whoa.
rolls. Gotta
Kari.
come sometime.
Can I spend a grit point to give her like
Advantage?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and say. And what do you say?
You can do that.
Look out!
Like
Kari,
a parent. Careful!
when you hover
yeah.
your mouse over the 7, you'll see the
Okay.
plus sign.
Yep.
Hit the plus.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
Ah.
Oh my.
Oh, what? Dude, it was meant to be, I guess. That's
Aye,
2
aye.
nat 1s, right?
Kari, you're instantly going to take 1 point of acidic damage
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
as it
Yeah.
as it seems to kind of take you over, and we're going to suck you into the blob.
Oh no! Okay. I'm sorry.
Here they come.
Its next action is going to be a pseudopod slam into Laros.
Alliteration cheat right there with the silent
yeah.
P.
Oh, 2 on the die is not going to do it. Blook. And it splashes all around you, Laro.
Come at me, bro.
Come
Just
at
kidding.
me.
I'm teasing. All right.
I'm teasing, don't actually.
Do I need to make a save? Or...
No, it's your turn.
It's my turn now. I would like to take the analyze creature action to analyze this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's a
dude.
good one.
This is definitely some kind of like slime or
Okay.
but it's mixed with the necromantic energy. So you see, if they were making alchemical items in here for our viewers' sake, essentially, this has created its own sentient being through alchemical mixtures that have been left and splashed here. Given life through the necromantic energies that are flowing through here.
You got to stop smoking those necromantic energies there, Jacob.
So I learned a piece of lore baseline, and then one statistic. The statistic that I want to learn is, how did it split? How did he? What was that?
It took its own damage, and it has the option. It took 2 more damage than what Kari did to allow itself to drop a piece of it, and that's how it's created. So Kari technically did 6 damage to it, but in creating this blob, it's essentially it's a legendary action.
Okay. I would like to. Can I command Kari to move out of the thing? You know.
I believe command has the move or option to tell somebody to move.
It does, but she's engulfed. Is there like something preventing her from leaving? You know.
She's restrained.
She's restrained.
So is it like a grapple or no? It's different.
It's worse.
Yeah.
You can't move. I don't think you can actually move. Even like command you can't do anything.
Sorry, I just see this in action. Like Kari's like, am I like grappled? It's worse.
He's like in there. He's like, oh
yeah.
I would like to
This
try
is
to
bad.
pull her out. Can I do that? Just grab her and pull her out.
Absolutely. We're gonna roll a contested save.
Okay.
You're gonna roll your athletics, and I'm gonna roll a physical save. I'm gonna add my D8 to this.
Not my strong suit, but all right.
Zaxania.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a good one.
What are the cards? Here.
Man, that wasn't a bad roll though.
That
for
was
Laros
good, though.
either.
Yeah, I just only have a +1. See, that's the thing.
And he used the help die on top of it too.
Oh, did he now? Okay. So I still have 2 more action points. So I think I'm going to give her. No, I'm going to command Gawain to move up to the space next to me and Kari.
okay.
If you would like to. I'm going to command you to move. You can move wherever you want, actually.
Okay.
Just go ahead and
So it gives you
move.
free movement without AP.
But what are you
yeah.
gonna? What are you trying to do?
I want you to get into position to help, if at all, you know?
So
'Cause now
that's
you
gonna
don't have to
give
spend AP to
Dwayne.
get into
Who
the
are you
action.
giving the 1 HP to?
Whoever needs it, actually. Who's actually taking damage?
All 3 of them are still hurt, technically.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Kari, the one who's inside of the blob.
All right.
And then I'm going to give Kari a help die as my last action point so
Okay.
that she can use it, hopefully, to free herself or something.
Okay.
Nice.
It'll be fine.
That's my turn.
Alchemical fire blob. Oh, Wayne, are you done moving?
Sorry, I'm trying to. He commanded me to move forward, like in position.
Yep.
Okay, so I
wherever you
can't.
want to move.
You
Wherever
can,
I want to move.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just
I
gives you
command
the
you to
move
move.
action, and you
You get
can
to pick.
choose where to move.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more like a Gawain, get in here.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna stand next to Connor.
In the bag. All right. Okay.
The alchemist fire blob, I should really rename that to alchemical, is like, it gurgles and boils up. You guys can feel the heat coming off of it as it blasts forth a firebolt. And I'm going to just roll a die between Connor and Gawain because I don't know who I want to hit.
And can I do a spell check? The spell duel?
He is using his only MP, so you may.
Hey. I love the spell duel.
So it's be a spell breaker.
Oh, yeah. Spell breaker.
So you are going to cancel it out. What does that look like?
Bertolac, is a firebolt you said?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna just basically like a baseball bat. Like he's just gonna do a large arc, and he's just gonna smash the bolt away.
Love it. Very nice. And that is all its actions, though. Connor.
All right. Perfect.
Okay. Cool. Connor is going. Nah, he's not there yet. Really. Ooh. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just
a lot
popping
of
it out.
stuff's happening. You're great. He is going to spend AP to move forward and try to grab Kari and pull her out.
Okay.
What would that be?
I'm thinking an athletics check, I assume.
Yes.
And I'll spend 2 AP on it. So add a AP. Yep, for...
Here?
Ooh, where do you do it on the roll there?
With
it's up
skills, you
above.
just said to say you do it and then subtract the AP out.
Oh, after. Okay, so give it an advantage and then take 2.
We are tied.
Advantage. Wow.
I like this. So how I'm going to reward this is as you her out, it's going to acid. It's just going to splash all over you. And You're going to take 1 point of damage.
I make sure to twist so that it all falls on me and not Kari. And we definitely do the... Are you okay?
Oh man.
I'm fine.
Connor has 1 action left.
Last action will be...
Kiss her.
we're not there yet.
I'm just kidding.
Guys,
I'm just kidding.
It's the problem with always playing with your wife. You always end up falling in love.
I believe that's how viruses are transported.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's nibbling. We're not at that level.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No.
Okay, last action point. I am using my once per turn ability to give myself advantage on a death bolt into the main creature.
Love it.
Death bolt? This one?
Yep,
And then advantage?
I get an advantage. Yep. No AP spell. I just get to do that.
Okay.
Do you have that charge blade?
Oh my god.
I do. Yeah.
Now
No.
there are those rolls.
There it is. 6 and a 7.
It just like absorbs into it.
Does it look bigger afterwards?
No, not like it eats it or anything.
Okay.
It just didn't penetrate.
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
All right, I believe that brings us to Gawain.
Gawain only has 2 actions, and so he's going to stand where he is, and he's going to take an advantage, and he's going to use the Sacred Bolt.
Nice.
Against which one?
I think he's gonna try against maybe the little one.
I'm gonna try to reduce the action economy.
Love it.
Oh,
Good
yep,
news,
guys,
advantage.
we called it at the beginning, but still, it's a hit.
No, yeah.
Oh, you targeted yourself again.
Oh, is it a hit?
How do I target?
You T or double
You
right click
right-click
on
on
the
it?
target.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The little arrows pop up that.
Oh,
you know,
gotcha.
Well, you hit yourself if you were, you know.
I fixed
And
it.
then I
Tell me
I
how
get
your
powered up, and then I get to do it again. Is
Yeah.
that what it is with 2 advantage?
Tell me how your radiance blasts this fire blob away.
It died?
I mean, it's just a little break off, but still.
Kari's right in front of him, still doing one of the I'm fine thing, and he just kind of puts his head or his hand on her head and just kind of pushes her down. And Bertilak's just right over her, and you just see this energy just surge right through it, and just basically shoot just a beam of green energy just straight at it, right through the center of it.
There is a pile of fire-ishly blobby stuff on the ground, but it is no longer actively trying to strike out at you.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Making it very clear that this may not be a spot you want to step.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm just
Well-
trying to be honest.
Thank you, GM. Thank you for being
So
honest.
she's just been squashed down. So I was thinking she's
Squashed.
Slightly moved.
Slightly
You've
moved
just
up.
been out
so
of the
now
way.
she's like in like
Romantically saved.
romantically safe, squashed down. She's like in a sprinter position right now. So she
Well done.
wants to jump sprint over this patch of stuff to get around
We had a pile of stuff. Now we have a
to
patch
the
of
other
stuff.
side.
Ugh.
Oh, he's flanked.
Yeah. Can she just jump over that, or do I need to do anything?
I mean, I really feel like I should make you roll because
That's
why would I
fine.
make it that easy? And then you're just like, I'm just
I
gonna.
can do it.
You have a jump
Acrobatics.
speed though, so it's fine.
Yeah, you have a jump speed
You're
of
fine.
3. So
I'm
you
fine.
have a jump
Okay.
speed basis.
You're. I mean, and you're Kari
Girl's
and you're
nimble.
awesome. So
And your car, and you're awesome. I don't get those things.
So then,
Gawain and I chew cud.
so she's not going to use the Jadar pistol anymore because she's facing her friends.
you also,
That's very kind of you. She starts the point, and Gawain's like, no,
Don't do that.
I was gonna say that's the first thing Laris taught her. Is look at your target, know what's between.
Knows
your
what's on the other
guns.
side.
Yeah.
So now she's
Her Jadar
going
training kicks in.
So she's going to switch to Cobra stance, and then she's going to do a 1-2 on it. I'm going
Now,
to...
switching stances in not at the beginning of your turn, I believe, costs an action, right?
To switch,
I don't remember now.
it costs an SP.
Okay,
And then if I hit, I gain it back.
nice.
So she's going to spend 2
Ooh, okay.
really good hit.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2... Did it go? It didn't roll.
Mm.
I
Oh,
don't
it's
see.
his counter. What does
Weird.
that mean?
Just do it again.
But it spent my points.
Oh yeah, it did. Oh, you rolled the counter, not the attack. That's what happened.
So I should have done it here.
So when you click the unarmed strike, you can turn on the stance.
Okay,
At the
I'll do that
bottom.
again. Take 2.
Cobra stance, right? You're in.
I'm in Cobra Sense.
So give it a 1 there.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh wait,
Mhm.
it's trying to take an AP to shift her to Cobra stance, but she's already in it.
Just
Okay,
Bring it back.
I'll have to play
I
around
got
with
it.
that.
I got it.
Okay,
got it.
that works.
Yeah.
Wow, triple advantage?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
spent.
Well, I thought I spent
She
2.
spent 3 AP, but it's taking a 4th to put her in Cobra stance, even though she's already in it. That's what.
1, 2.
That's what was happening. Okay. So I should
Okay.
still have
I
1.
dropped one of your advantages because I don't think you were supposed to roll 3d20, right?
She was spending
Oh.
3 AP on the attack.
And then I
Okay.
want to spend my last one on doing...
Oh, no.
Dodge.
If you moved, you had to have taken the move action, which is 1
You
AP.
took the move action too.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
It's all good. Technically, it was her second die that was a 16, so it doesn't matter.
It's fine. I'll just say she does all of that and she doesn't do dodge. So we'll just take it. how it was.
All right. It took 4 points of damage as you punch it. Roll me a d4 as I...
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. What kind pops out? Two, another
Aw.
fire guy?
That's boring. I have other ones.
I'll do another one. Do
No,
we-
it's
I'll
okay.
go- Okay.
Did she get the benefit of flanking the target, you know?
She did, yeah.
All right. Cool.
Look at that. Lots of damage, Kari. Hey, it's my turn. All right. I mean, Kari tasted good. We're going to hit her first.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
wow.
snap.
Woo! Yes.
Critical
She
miss.
was ready this time.
Does it eat one of its
Dodging and
blobs
weaving.
instead?
You see her dodge, and like the pod makes it kind of like off balance because it is like on a table. And so it's like it's some of the weight gets shifted.
That's so good. So is it like breaking stuff on the table and everything too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's like glass inside of it too. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Next swipe is going to be at Connor at disadvantage because I've already swung once this turn.
Oh, I like that disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I like that a lot.
And then last pseudopod, which I'm going to spend 2 actions into. So it starts at disadvantage 2. But then I put an action in roll, make it disadvantage 1. It swings at Connor.
Ooh, that's oh boy.
Connor,
Nah, go
I
ahead.
need you
I'll take it.
to make a physical save.
Oh, it looks like that was against me.
Yeah, I meant Laros. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Oh.
against me.
I had Laros targeted. Yep.
Okay. All right. You attacked me. I have to make a save.
Correct. I'd like you to make a physical save for me.
Physical save.
As I heavy hit you for 3 bludgeoning,
Ah, man. If
one
that's my
one corrosive.
Could you do your shield?
Yeah.
I want to do this with advantage from grit.
Okay.
Can I
How do
throw a reaction
like this,
shield on him?
So you want to subtract 2 of that damage?
Yeah.
We can do
So-
that.
Go to my sheet and just hit the shield to take my AP. And MP. Yeah.
And you are not poisoned by.
Two
Nice.
14s. Wow. All right.
I mean that
Ooh,
that
nice.
that saved it. So it took you down to 1 point of bludgeoning from the actual hit, and then the corrosion, and then you avoid the poison effect.
And real quick, just for some role play on it, as that happens, I reach out and put my hand on Laros' shoulder just like he did before, and you can feel the sub-physical vibrations as I create this kind of wall of dark, cold energy that blocks most of it, and I just say, "Not today, right?"
Not today.
Okay, well done. That is the end of the blob's turn. They are off kilter, aka exposed. Attack checks against him have advantage at this point in time.
My turn.
Yes, it is Laros.
I will grant Kari a help die and command her to attack the blob, and then grant Connor a help die and command him to attack the blob.
Nice.
And I will give both hit points to Connor.
Oh, thanks.
So you put a help die
Yep, you get to put a help die.
Yeah,
and
you
just
get a
roll it with
D8,
the
Connor gets a
piggy.
D6.
with the piggy.
Click the piggy. No, hit the help die too.
Okay.
The piggy just means no action points spent.
And hit the flanking button.
Ooh,
Yeah,
What's the flanking
so
button?
It's the ray, the arrows.
2 arrows.
Below
Oh,
the piggy.
okay.
I don't know if you guys have been doing this, but when I command you to make an attack, you do so with advantage. Just
Oh, that's right.
What?
yeah.
Not with AP.
I just realized I probably never actually said that's how the mechanic works, but you make the attack
Right.
with advantage.
Okay.
That's
okay.
so OP.
So that.
It's the command.
Oh!
Wow.
Dang, dude, with an 8 on the D8.
Jeez.
34.
That's a max roll,
She
right?
Wow.
kicks it.
That was an 8 and a
That's,
20.
that's, the
kicks it.
that's maximum roll.
Stop
That's
it.
the most you could possibly get.
Jeez
Wow.
Louise.
And I want Connor to do his at the same time and just kind of see what happens, you know?
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Okay,
roll.
Squishes
what are
it.
you doing?
For the
Yours
attack,
is a D6.
Use your sword.
does it need to be a physical attack?
No, what you pick the attack.
He'd probably do his death bolt.
You can't spend mana or stamina on
Oh,
it, just as
what
like
about
a
your
cantrip or
I don't have it
regular.
out technically, so I can't draw.
What do you want to do? This?
Okay, you know what, Jacob?
You
Is
could
it
draw
a
a weapon
free
for
action?
free when you make an attack with it.
Everyone's wanted it for a while. Let's use the sword.
Use the sword. Use the sword. Use
Charge
the sword.
blade.
D6 help die.
So I believe, did we just cross the threshold and you guys are gonna have another Bane?
Oh snap!
Bane?
I
Or
missed-
boon.
Great
It's
mistake.
no, it's a
Or
Bane.
boon.
Yeah, it's a Bane.
It's a Bane
So
or
chat.
hold on. Let's. Yeah.
This is
The
it?
great producer Mush, who produces things, is gonna work on getting it up. What do we got? 2 help die for Gawain,
Maybe
and it's a
on
lightning
steamroll.
bolt and a hand reaction to aid him. Oh my god!
Yay, mustache!
So this is
Riker Thorn for the
charge
win.
blade going in.
Okay.
No, this is
Still a
good.
solid
hit.
hit.
Yeah.
It's helpful when you target things. That's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's me.
I haven't targeted something this entire game, so other than
Connor,
myself and friends.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what really sucks for Connor? He's immune
What?
to slashing.
Oh,
Oh wow, it
Is
still
he?
look good.
Now, he's not immune to burning. So he could still be burning, but nope, I rolled really well in the physical save. Connor, it's amazing. Roll a d4, please.
oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Kristen's
Did the blob take the damage from Kari's attack?
Oh yeah, it's down.
34 to hit.
Yeah, it took 8 points of damage.
Dang. There we go.
Sheesh.
It's a strong blob.
Well, that's my turn.
That is Laros' turn.
Well done.
Laros, who did you give the heal to?
Both of them went to Connor. I think
Okay.
he's the one taking the most damage.
I believe
All right.
so. Yeah.
All right, Connor, it is your turn.
All right. Do I have an understanding that the sword did not do damage, or should I-
Absolutely. You shaved
Okay.
off a alchemist fire blob for free for it.
Yeah.
I don't think I should be the one using this. I just look at it and I'm gonna put a death bolt right in its face. I'm gonna give my advantage from my ability, and then also spend an additional AP on it,
And you have the. Oh, yeah, you have it.
and I
Okay,
have
yeah.
flanking on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the extra advantage? The extra AP for? Another advantage.
another
Yes.
advantage.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. You can always just give yourself more damage. You know, just +1 damage.
Oh, for another AP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
okay.
can be on either advantage or more damage.
Thank you for that reminder.
That is going to be a 5 points of damage as you hit a brutal
Whenever you're
hit.
ready. Nice. All right.
Bane Boon poll going up.
Here we go, guys. So thank you to Zaxania and Great Mustache for making this happen.
In theory.
Bane. What does the Bane do?
Hold on just a second. I'll come
So
look at it.
chat right now is going to choose if you guys are going to get a bane or a boon, and then I decide what that bane and boon is.
Okay, got it.
I am going
So that Jacob dude is really rooting on a bane. What a
Go to
jerk.
my-
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. That's.
I'll come over in just a second, Michelle. I got one more action point to
Oh,
spend.
Glenn over here, Boone.
Is it working?
Sorry,
or-
guys.
Hold
No,
on
it's
just a
not.
second, guys.
It's
I'll
Yay,
check it in
Glenn.
just a second.
No, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I wanted to use... Man, I almost want to, like... Can I do something where I take aggro or distract it so it's focused on me?
Taunt.
Taunt. Let's do it.
Do you have taunt?
Taunt's a maneuver.
Oh, it's a
You
maneuver.
have, yeah,
no.
that's why. Yes, you can do that if you
Oh.
have taunt.
Yeah. Okay.
What you
okay.
can try to do is the intimidate action. If it gets intimidated, it has disadvantage on all its checks. That's kind of like a debuff on it, you know?
Yeah, I like the idea. I think actually do it down here on intimidate. Let's try it. I don't know if I can intimidate a
Okay, I
blob,
see it.
but yeah, go for it with my last AP. The dice.
Use your magic to scare it, you
And
know?
no advantage
Yeah,
from
exactly.
Yeah, it's straight roll.
Okay.
Oh, that's 2 boons there. Boon.
All right, I'm going to help.
So the way intimidate works, just so our viewers know, is I'm going to actively roll against it. So I am going to use a charisma saving throw. Just so everybody knows how this works.
Oh.
Charisma. The blob looks especially lovely
I am
tonight.
going to be failed, so we are intimidated successfully.
Yay!
Pulls
The
up
blob
some
is
air on my
intimidated.
end.
The blob is
Sorry,
intimidated.
guys.
That's
He is.
awesome.
It's by your magic. I like the way that it was said that way.
Kind of recoils it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, just in the chat, just type Bane or Boon. Don't type anything else, and that'll go into the poll.
Jacobs doesn't count, does it?
But she said that
Now
one really
listen.
does count.
If players are in the chat too, you guys can vote too.
That's not right.
Big mustache.
Yay!
Zazania, come on, let's go Zazania.
So that was the end of Connor's turn?
Yep, that's the end of my
Okay,
turn.
okay.
So I'm gonna use my alchemist blob. And
Which one?
Arya, the one next to you.
Oh, no.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Why are you nervous?
I didn't take dodge. It's fine. And I'm in Cobra, not in Scorpion.
Oh, that's gonna smack you.
Can I do my?
That was not a magic attack. That was just a pseudopod hit.
Oh, I am sorry. I
And
thought it was a
rolled a
bolt.
21. And that's a heavy hit.
Yeesh.
And so Kari, are you doing anything to mitigate?
Can I do a dodge? Use my points
You
from
have sidestep,
sidestep.
which
Yes.
would cause me a disadvantage. So it would bring the attack down to a 12. And so you would step, staying within range of my attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Misses. Gwaine.
I'm going to do with see if I can do this, guys. Huh, I did it. I'm gonna do one. What am I doing?
Michelle, you feel free to call
Sacred
it when
Bolt.
you want to call it.
I'm gonna do a Sacred Bolt with advantage to the small one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
You'll have
Actually,
disadvantage.
no, wait, hold on a second. Actually, no, to the one near Kari.
You'll still have disadvantage.
Why?
Because you
Because
have
an enemy
a
standing right
melee
next to you.
target next to you. Because you're within melee range of you're engaged with an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get married.
But you
Alright,
can
that's fine.
cancel out that by spending 2 AP and just rolling straight.
No, I'll do that, but I'll do the 2 help die that
Yeah.
that Mustache gave me.
Hey.
Ah, nice.
And so, what would it be? 2d8, d6?
It'd be 2d8 because he paid for it.
Jake
All right.
says begrudgingly.
Because that's all right. Okay.
Look
Oh,
at all
the
that.
dice.
Wow.
Wow.
30.
You targeting this one?
Yeah.
Blown away.
Cool.
And guys, we're gonna call it on the Bane or Boon poll here with the Banes pulling ahead. No, sorry, Boon. Sorry.
Don't do that.
I read the first one.
I
Boon's
was
pulled ahead.
right.
It was tied. It was tied
Oh
there for
my
a minute there.
goodness.
So Boon. They pulled ahead.
Thank you, Chad.
There you go.
Thanks for keeping us on the edge of our
Yes.
seats.
So with the one that's right next to me, there's gonna be this. It's gonna be a Thor moment, right? All of a sudden, there's a little bit of electricity in Gawain's eyes, and they just turn into like little sparkles, and then his axe starts to have little electric like vibes to it, and he's gonna raise it above his head, and we don't know where it came from, but lightning is actually gonna strike his axe, and then he's just gonna bring it right down on top of it, and it's gonna be awesome. And you just hear this in a distance, almost like underwater, but like somewhere else, this great big laugh. And you're just like, oh well, I feel empowered. And for some reason my body looks a little bit more muscular than usual.
The laughing sounds like thunder and clouds or something like that.
Yeah, a
Ooh,
little
nice.
bit. Yeah. And I just feel a little bit stronger. And for some reason the hair on my face turns into a mustache, just briefly, and then falls.
As the lightning goes through.
As the
it
lightning
stands
goes
up
through,
into
the
a
mustache goes in, does the thing. Zzz. Yeah, oh yeah. It goes away. I mean, it doesn't stay, but it's there. You saw it. Everybody saw it. They knew.
You have 3 more actions. How would you like to use them?
I'm gonna use Sacred Bolt again for the other one next to Kari.
You'll be at disadvantage 2.
Correct. So I'm gonna use all 3 for a straight roll.
So when you click on it,
Yep.
Sacred Bolt, if you click the magnifying glass, what does it tell you?
It says run roll. Oh, sorry. It says expected roll level disadvantage 1. You for multiple
then I'll
check.
grab you. I put you at disadvantage 2. Do you see that?
In the eyeglass.
It just says disadvantage 1.
Yep. Okay, we'll hit the disadvantage 2 button again.
Okay.
Or you know what I mean? So now that's proper.
Okay.
Now you can spend your AP if you want.
Oh, gotcha. So do this guy.
What does he have? 2? He only made 1 spell check.
He's made a spell check, but he has another one. Oh, he's no longer in melee.
He
I'm sorry.
just killed him. Yeah, he just killed him.
Yeah, you're only at 1, buddy. My bad.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Sorry.
So just
That was my
disadvantage
fault.
1.
I'm crashing. It's going to end of my night.
He just blew him away.
He did. Yeah, with this
War
amazing.
style.
Yeah.
I want to see what other blobs
Sorry. So
there are. I guess stop rolling
disadvantage
2s.
1, but I'm using 2 AP.
Making it a advantage 1.
Yeah. So should I
terrific.
just click advantage 1?
No. Click the AP button.
Okay, I did that.
Yeah, now you should be able to roll.
Okay.
It should be a straight roll, right? Yes, it should be a straight roll.
Straight roll, so I'm
Just hit roll item. It should do it for you.
perfect.
Yeah.
Why did it make you roll at disadvantage? Interesting.
Huh.
Should have been the 14. So give me a second.
Yeah, which would have been 13 higher and 18 to hit.
Yeah,
That's
let
what it
me.
would've
Oh no, I'm messing it all up. An 18 would have hit. I'm not sure why I rolled at disadvantage like that. That was weird. Regardless, that is going to blow this other one away
Yay.
Boom.
Woo.
with your radiance.
You're just blowing him away.
And then that's all of my actions, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're done.
Yeah.
And you'll have to tune in next time to find out what the boon is.
No.
Come on, it's dead. It's practically dead. We're gonna kill it.
Kari's just gonna kick it to death. You know it is. Right in its origin.
I can save my advantage from Zexania, right?
Yeah. Do you want to see if you kill it in one hit, Kari?
My
you?
next? Yeah.
All right, let's see if you kill it.
Do I have to get closer?
But the boon will be saved for
Yeah.
next time.
The boon is not being revealed till next round.
Not if you use your gun, you don't.
Let me use my gun.
Connor
No, I
dodge.
can't. No,
Connor
they're on the
dodge.
other side. I can't do it.
You're fine, you know?
No, I'm going to jump in
It's only a flesh wound.
real close, so I'm going to spend...
There's like the rules are
One of
more like
the-
guidelines.
So I have to spend 1 to move, and then I'm in Cobra stance, and then I'm going to... And I also have a help die from Laros. Still, right? Don't I?
You used it last time.
I used it. Okay.
commanded.
So maybe 2.
Yeah, but you're flanking him, so you should get that too.
And then I get an extra advantage from Zexania. Yes, flanking. C.
Come on.
Wait. Oh, I did
Oh,
the
you
counter
did the-
again. I'm sorry.
It was
That
a really
my
good
fault.
counter.
It was a really good one.
She's doing one of these.
You gotta give yourself
Oh.
your AP back.
Oh.
I was so excited about it. That.
Jake's
that.
over here shaking his head
Good.
at children. Like,
I just wanted to end it.
Did you do it?
I need to go to
Cannot
bed.
subtract 4 AP.
no nose.
Why is it saying I'm subtracting extra?
Here, try it now.
Oh, it's
Do
the
it now, do it
Cobra
now.
stance again. It still wants to take an AP for Cobra stance.
Okay.
Is that correct? Oh, I don't think that's correct.
Oh,
Yay!
There's a 1 and a 20 in there.
There
That's
was
amazing.
4 D20s that were rolled, so yeah, that's a lot.
All right,
a
Kari.
brutal hit.
Tell me what this looks like as we finish this night.
Finish
As you
him.
finish him.
Well,
That's
she's like
pretty
in
good.
Cobra stance. She's got flat palms. And it's kind of
Just
like...
slapping it.
She doesn't slap it.
There's just like jello.
It's a stab through. Like her arm goes like into it and way farther in than she thought it was going to go. And she like just cuts right to the core of it.
Tickles it from the inside.
Love it.
Scratches.
Well done.
Takes out your Kadar pistol.
Scratches.
All right.
We are out of combat. We will discuss what the boon is next time.
We level up, level 2. That's the boon.
And Connor's healed.
We'll have to talk about it. Thank you so much for being here, guys.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
Oh, chat. Well
my
done.
man.
Once again.
Mustache.
Zexania.
Yes, Zexania. Mwah.
I'm pinning our boon, and we still have disadvantage if Connor turns. And Connor, you still have an advantage you didn't use.
No, I used it.
Oh, I didn't cross it off. It's
I
crossed
did
off
use it.
now.
Yep.
Where'd you
Sound
get
like
the advantage from?
Zexania.
Zexania. And I used it on my mental save,
Gawain's dancing.
which still didn't go amazingly
It's not
well.
brick
but I needed
dancing,
it.
but it's what is that?
It kind of looks like the guards from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing.
All right.
I got turned into a cow. Can I go home?
Can I go home?
Get it? Because I'm a...
Yeah, I
No,
got
you're good. I got it.
no.
Yes, Zexania, I have the disadvantage if Kari, Laros, or Gawain attack Connor if he turns.
Okay.
Yes.
I accept.
Oh my gosh, I
I
already
accept the
forgot about
challenge.
it.
Hold on, guys. We're
Awesome.
gonna deal with Doug, and then we'll do the outro. Jacob, or let's say Eddie, would you like to shout out DC20 and the Dungeon Coach for us?
DC20 the Dungeon Code.
Yay!
Yeah, check him out at thedungeoncoach.com to get the beta 0.8 PDF. That's what we're playing. You can also go to the Discord and talk to folks like myself on there. My username is Purius, as well as a lot of other fun people in the community that love answering questions and theory crafting what you can do. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Very cool.
great.
Thank you.
In the
you wanna
foundry.
If you want to play some DC20, seriously, hit me up. I run this. This is what I do. I ran a game last night with a bunch of guys, DC20. So, we can set something up. Let me know.
Mm-hmm. And of course, check out the DC20 merch as well as Avenue Studios merch, and keep your eyes out. I will let you know when Cut for Connor will be
Start making pins. Start making stickers.
Yeah, we're gonna. Chris and I will
Shirts.
work up something fun for
Oh,
that
it'll be good. Cut for Connor.
because that's
Oh
gonna
my
be a
gosh.
thing.
It'll be
So
like a presidential slogan. Yeah.
let's start a whole campaign on it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And reminder, we will be streaming next Thursday, but then the Thursday after that, we're taking off for the holiday, so we won't be there then. I'll give a reminder again at the end of the week. But tonight, as we end, as always, Geeks and Gamers Tabletop are also playing. They are in Savage Worlds, so join us for the raid. Just real quick, hop in, say hi from Avenue Studios, give them a like right after our stream ends here. And thank you so very much. This has been another fantastical episode of the Shadows of Nikeya, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community or becoming a member on YouTube or Rumble. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content as well as our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play Westmarch Kingmaker campaign in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use, as well as DC20 and Foundry Virtual Tabletop. And thank you so very much for joining the adventure. Get ready to raid, and we will see you next time. All right, bye.